kayaking. That way, grab your kayak away. Whether you want to just be a glass boater or you want to get on a bad board like this, we'll press even further. Hope you enjoyed. Check it out.
Hi everybody, Carlos Greenover, the training officer with the Tennessee Valley Canoe Club here. Today we are going to be talking about troubleshooting the role. I have my lovely assistant, Nick Barlow, with me today. So when it comes to figuring out how to fix your role, the first thing you need to do is need to have a qualified instructor or somebody else that has enough knowledge and experience to help teach you how to roll. Watching videos is good, practicing is good, but if you do not have somebody to help critique your role, all you're going to be doing is practicing bad habits, and bad habits are very hard to break. So you need to have somebody teaching you the proper way to do something, because it's not just practice makes perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. So one of the things that is, one of the first things that's very common with beginner paddlers is they will be reaching as far forward as they can. So Nick, would you please show? Yep. So that is not what you want to do. You do not want to reach forward like this. Nick, stay in that position, please. Right? You want to keep your arms in between your hips. Your hips in between your arms. So Nick, go to a more neutral position. Just like that. If you were leaning forward too much, what you're going to do is you're not going to get a good sweep, and also you're going to activate your knee that's going to stop you from being able to initiate a roll. So now the next thing, so now you're going to, when Nick goes into the setup position, you also want to make sure that the wrists are pointing down, just like that. So that way the back face is parallel with the water. If he has his wrist more like this, what's going to happen is it's going to dive down into the water. What you want is the paddle to stay up near the surface. If you are having trouble with the sweeping motion, chances are what you're doing is you're using your arms and you're not using your torso. So Nick, I want you to practice show the sweeping motion. So in this one, he's just using his arms. All right, Nick, show that again, please. Would he just using arms? Okay. Now, practice the sweeping motion again, but follow the paddle blade. The whole ball. There, he used his torso. He was rotating the entire way. You watched his paddle go up. That is what it means to be using your torso. When you use your torso, imagine it like this. You're trying to escape from your boat. Alright? So, I'm going to go over here. The next thing I'm going to do is you will flip over, and I am going to help guide you through this. Okay? Flip over. Okay. So Nick here, he's got his back hand on top of this boat, right? I'm going to rotate him. Good. Alright. Alright, one of the things that people will always try and tell you is to keep your head down. Problem is, the head coming up is not the problem, it's a symptom of another problem. The problem is that you have your opposite knee still engaged. You need to disengage that opposite knee, or else it's going to stop you from being able to come up. So make sure you disengage that opposite knee, and so that will help keep your head down. Also, you have about 20 minutes to learn how to roll, or else what's going to happen is you're going to get fatigued. When you're fatigued, you start practicing bad habits, and as we said, bad habits are hard to break. If you find yourself you've gotten your roll, but you've now lost it, chances are what has happened is you've gotten better at keeping yourself upright in the river. So now if you're staying upright more, you're rolling less often, and now because you are not using your roll, you will lose your roll. So every time you get on the river, practice a roll in an eddy, and intentionally practice a roll